These wannabe social media influencers are getting desperate at this point. The level of delusion, self-importance, and entitlement to public spaces is on a whole new level now. I couldn't understand why she posted this video until I read this caption. So basically, she's accusing this guy of coming around only to stare at her, or in some ways to look at her ass, which is very silly because I've watched this video a couple of times and not even once did that guy even look at her. In fact, he completely ignored her. Now imagine being that guy and later finding yourself on TikTok being branded as a creep for basically existing. This is where we are now. It's insane.
So you're upset that this man comes into the studio while you're filming yourself practicing posing. Well, this studio is meant for group classes, and when it's not being used for that, it's for everybody. Anybody can use it. People go in there to stretch, to warm up, to foam roll. Just because you're filming yourself doesn't mean you get to tell people when or where they get to use it. You don't own it. And then you arrogantly say, I hope you got a good look, hun, as if this guy is staring at you being a gym creep. I watched this video several times. He doesn't even look at you once. But you know what I find funny? You know exactly how long he foam rolled for, what he was doing after, and you're filming him to post on social media to shame him for likes and attention. And you think he's the creep in this video? Really? So Pump's Gym in Norwich, England, I hope you see this, and I hope you kick her ass out. She doesn't belong. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
And it's so funny that with most of these attention freaks, once they get called out, the next thing is to put their social media on private because they know very well that they are going to receive a barrage of comments calling them out on their toxic behavior. Frankly, people are getting tired of these attention-seeking antics. No one wants to be a pawn for your silly content. Anyways, the good thing is that more people are noticing and calling out this insanity, and they are even making fun of people like her, and I'm here for it.
How do you have that kind of posture? I don't even know if I could do that if I tried. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. This actually hurts. Excuse the cake, by the way, but... like, how?
People are so desperate for attention. She's obviously desperate for attention in multiple ways. She's desperate for attention in real life because she's posing like an injured gazelle to try to make her booty look big when it's flat as a pancake. I mean, for real, like...
I was wondering what kind of posing that was. It's crazy.
And then she's desperate for attention on social media to be one of those people that's being preyed upon by a gym creep. This is an insult to the people who are actually preyed upon by gym creeps. This dude isn't even looking at you. He's getting out a yoga mat and trying to stretch. Fix your posture. Fix your attitude. You're going to need surgery for scoliosis in 5 years.
These narcissistic wannabe social media influencers and their need for attention is getting out of control. This one is so desperate for attention, it's unbelievable. Let's go back and take a look at the narrative that she added to the video in order to victimize herself for attention. Shall we?
Pav, you are a girl pumping gas. Anxious tapping. Notices a truck going slow and staring. Me, what the fuck you staring at like that? Quickly leaves even when it's not filled all the way.
This is so pathetic. Once again, no one was looking at her. In fact, not a single man was seen in this video staring at her. I can only imagine how long it took her to plan this out and how long she waited at the gas station, desperately searching for an innocent man to record. so she can post it online and shame him as a creep. Even the truck driver that she claimed slowed down to stare at her. The car only slowed down because the driver was about to make the right turn. She wore those skimpy clothing because she knew exactly what she was hoping for. But thankfully, all that plan, all that agenda was an epic fail. These influencers are the new celebrities, and they feel entitled to any public space where they choose to record their content. I am actually not surprised by this. If these girls are recording people at the gym, at the gas station, at the airport, the sidewalk is the least surprising place. No, I'm not surprised. These attention seekers are a pandemic at this point. Something needs to be done about this because it is getting out of control.
First off, let me preface this video by saying women are absolutely victims of harassment in society by disgusting men, and it needs to stop. But you are not one of them. But what you are is a narcissist. You say this man is staring at you. He's not staring at you. He glances at you for a literal second. You're standing in the middle of the sidewalk, you're stretching, your arms are in the air, you have an entire film production set up, and he glances at you as he drives by. You're in his peripheral. It's called situational awareness. And then you post this screenshot to prove that he's staring at you. But what I find funny is you don't post the screenshot from a literal second later where he's not looking at you, but you are still looking at him. He doesn't say anything to you, he doesn't yell at you, he doesn't even slow down. And then you post this to say that he's a coward, that he's trying to intimidate you, and there's no consequences for men. I'm here to tell you there are consequences. You posted this man's face in his work truck. What if he loses his job? What if he can't support his family? What if he can't put food on the table? All because you want to feel like a victim on social media to get attention.
Let's think about this for a second. These girls are doing way too much for attention. Why are they going out of their way to record random men going about their own business under all this fake narrative? Could it be that they desperately want to feel validated by men, even if it's random men? Or is it that they really want to prove to their audience that they are so hot that they are desired by so many men? Or could this be social media amplifying their narcissistic personalities, leading them to victimize themselves in this way? Or could this be some next level daddy issues? I really wonder.
And you know what the worst part of this is? This video is a slap in the face to women that truly are victims. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
As if catching the so-called gym creepers was not enough, these attention seekers are recording and shaming people in random places, like the gas station, the sidewalk, even at the airport. Oh wow, this woman really thought it was okay for her to put her hands on a stranger and to push him away and give him dirty looks, simply for standing in her video at the airport. It's a freaking airport, not your house. He absolutely was not aware, and even if he was, he has the right to stand anywhere he wants. She could have politely asked him to move, which I think he would have considered. What are these clowns going to do next? Beat people up?
First off, that man doesn't know that he's in your video. He's simply minding his own business. Secondly, you have no right to tell him or anybody where they can stand at the airport. But you know what you can do? You can politely ask him if he wouldn't mind moving and then accept whatever answer he gives you. I'm sure he'd be fine moving out of the way. But what you don't do is put your hands on him, push him out of the way, and then you post it on social media to brag about it? And you thought people were going to be on your side?
Oh, she thought the internet was going to cheer on her clownish behavior. Fortunately, the internet did not disappoint. This comment says, "Girl, next time book the whole airport so you can record in peace." People really came for her. Normally, when people receive this amount of negative comment, they usually delete the video or deactivate their account. But she hasn't. I think she loves the attention more than anything.
Why is she acting like she owns the airport, like the airport is her property? Like, I understand that it can be annoying that you're trying to film a video and somebody walks in your shot. I can understand that it can be annoying and frustrating, but you're in a public place. Like, what do you expect? Despite how annoying it is and uncomfortable it is to them being in the background, it's within your right, so you're allowed to do it. The same thing goes for that guy. You can't say anything to him, let alone put your hands on him just because he was in your camera shot, because it's within his right to exist in a public place, despite how annoying it is to you that he walked into your shot. The world doesn't revolve around you.
So according to the caption on the video, she was meeting her long-distance boyfriend of 7 years. That in no way justify you being an asshole to someone, and I hope he sees this. She let the man carry all the luggage by himself while she kept making TikTok videos. I think if this man can read clues, he better run. Not only is she narcissistic, she's also not a nice person. Anyways, it's up to them.
Crying because people were telling me how awful I am as a person. So you guys keep on hating, because I mean, all attention is a good attention.
Good looking, but you know, her attitude stinks. It's like a skunk.
So this is where we are now. If you see an influencer recording a TikTok video in a public space, you have two options: stay far away or change direction. Because if you mistakenly walk into the camera frame, you will be shamed online. This is for your own good. These influencers are the new celebrities and are entitled to any public space that they choose to record at. Just saying.